We work on the promotion of the use of Earth observation data in the continent with demonstration projects, with capacity building activities, training courses, but we also have a transfer of know-how and expertise. And we really try to enhance easy access, fast access to data and products for the communities in the African region.
Water pollution is a major environmental issue in Ghana. In Ghana, it's limited in terms of time and spatial extent. Therefore, my research at ESA is focused on extracting water quality parameters from Earth observation data for evidence-based decision-making in my country.
Farmers struggles with managing water resources. Earth observation provide vital information for monitoring soil moisture across these vast areas, and which could enable farmers to manage water resources efficiently and also to help them to get informed decision about irrigation.
I plan to continue my research on crop growth monitoring and yield forecasting using Earth observation data and data assimilation approach. My goal is to enhance agricultural productivity and decision-making process in Ethiopia using Earth observation data.
Wheat is one of the world's most important food source. Therefore, having access to wheat information before harvest will help decision makers to make early decisions on imports to ensure the food security, and also help small farmers to take appropriate production measurements.
The European Space Agency is committed to strengthening Africa's Earth observation capacities through our EO4Africa initiative. This initiative is focusing on building skills as well as fostering collaboration between African and European researchers. The goal is to empower local as well as national governments, where they can focus on their problems, everyday issues. To solve these problems, we use Earth observation data coming from ESA's or the European Commission Earth observation satellites, mainly Sentinel-1 and Sentinel-2, and we use these together with cloud computing to give data-driven decisions to our African stakeholders. And everything is available free and online to everyone who are interested. One key example within the EO4Africa initiative is the National Incubator projects. Within the EO4Africa initiative, we provide trainings, hackathons, research projects where European and African colleagues can work together to solve real-world problems. Problems like agriculture, water resources management, in general, which can support the African continent food security. Our main goal is to co-develop solutions which can help our African colleagues, the African continent in general, focusing on food security, and within food security, agriculture and water resources management.
The African Space Agency will make sure that all African citizens have access to space data, and more than that, they'll be able to use the analytical data or the result from the data analyzed by the expert. They can be able to use it for decision-making process. This is where the African Space Agency will stand, making sure that all Africans have access to data, products, and services for their own mandate.
We are getting support in terms of the use of your technology, let's say like the using for cloud computing, and we are getting support in terms of organizing hackathon. And we are using also all the facilities provided by European Space Agency.
the cooperation, collaboration will sort of generate some really powerful opportunities for both agencies. I think the private sector has got a critical role to play in Earth observation across the continent. I know that it is playing a significant role here in Europe, but I think that it's an opportunity to utilize the very large skill base that we have.
Actually, Egypt have a very long collaboration history with Europe. Now we have more than maybe 5 or 6 satellites in space that have been built in collaboration with different European companies. And the history of collaboration between Egypt and Europe in space is very long in capacity building and in developing lots of facilities and in different sectors of space.
We have worked together with ESA, building satellites together. We have worked with ESA to share our data openly together and even to combine them through the Harmonized Landsat Sentinel data series, for example.
We believe that a robust business-to-business engagement between the Europeans and the Africans is what's going to ensure that there's self-sustenance in the development of the Earth observation capacity and capability in the African continent.
One of the trends that we're seeing in the new space segment in Africa is the fact that, we're seeing a growing number of companies being established. We're also seeing a growing number of investment across the industry landscape. Right now, we've got a little over 400 new space companies in Africa.
So what we are trying to do is to create any sort of knowledge, indicators, and processes in land dynamics that can fit into policies that help communities improve their food security, improve water supply, improve soil land degradation management on a daily basis.